Welcome to your weekly Seize the Day cruise show, powered by Travel with Brigitte. Now let's turn it over to our hosts, Carla Mesa and Julie Williams. Julie, what's the topic today?
And I'm Julie Williams, along with Travel with Brigitte cruise expert Carla Mesa on the Seize the Day cruise show. And today we're going to get into the holiday spirit and talk about the top 3 Christmas sailings. Carla, you are the cruise expert. You're the travel agent, not me. What has your experience been about the top 3 cruise destinations for the holidays?
Well, my number one Christmas sailing that I love to suggest is the Christmas in Caribbean sailing on the Queen Elizabeth with Cunard. So that is actually a 12-night Caribbean itinerary. So you're going for tropical and warm Christmas. A lot of people like to do this, that, either they're coming from a very cold place already and they say, I need a break, or it could be for those that are used to the warmer climate and they want to get away once it starts to get cold again. That's me sometimes. So that's a great itinerary for again, 12 nights. So it's so much fun. You have a lot of stops in the Caribbean. And even on sea days, there are so many Christmas-centered activities. The decoration throughout Queen Elizabeth is so beautiful. It's a massive ship. There are a lot of people. So that is going to be one of those sailings that, if you're not really wanting to be around a big crowd, you might want to avoid that. But it's extremely family friendly, especially for, big families or multi-generational families that are getting all together for the holidays. If you have young kids, older grandparents, or, some younger adults in there, there's going to be something for everyone to do. I know a lot of people think of Cunard as, they're definitely a higher class of cruise line, but if you want that, really special, elegant Christmas, they're going to deliver that 100%.
That sounds awesome to me. That sounds perfect for me. The warm weather and an elegant Christmas. Yeah. Why does it stand out among all the others? I mean, those all sound awesome, but this is the number one destination. So what makes it that?
I think what makes it that is, one, Cunard has the very traditional Christmas feel on the ship. But then once you're on the islands, once you have your port days, they have a totally different culture around Christmas. And there are so many festivities. There's a lot of new things to embrace that it's still all about Christmas. So I think that's what makes it the best.
Before I forget, we've linked to a free downloadable reference guide about these destinations in the show notes. It's a one-page summary of these ideas that you can reference in your planning.
You're listening to the Seize the Day cruise show, powered by Travel with Brigitte. We'd love to hear what you have to say about this topic, so be sure to leave a comment below.
So, Carla, tell us about number 2.
So my second most popular sailing that I like to recommend is actually a river cruise. And this is going to be mostly in Europe. We have our Europe Christmas market cruises. Those are super, super popular. You can do longer sailings. They do have up to, like 8-day sailings, but you can do shorter ones as well if you want to just do like a long weekend trip. If you don't actually want to be doing this during Christmas days, they run these from about, I think, early November or mid-November all throughout December. Yeah, so it's really nice. You can do that ahead of time, get all your Christmas shopping done, or like I said, the week of, it's definitely going to be busy. Again, we said this last week, Christmas, holidays, it is going to be busy. So if you don't like the crowds, you might want to avoid it. Personally, this is on my bucket list for either next Christmas or the Christmas after. But it's something I've been doing a lot of research on and looking forward to for a long time. River cruises are very different from regular cruising, out in the ocean, but it's more intimate. Again, usually smaller ships. So there will be less going on the ship for those that you don't mind the crowds while you're shopping, but you're looking forward to coming back on the ship and having a relaxing time.
If you want to go on to something like this, I mean, they're already they sell out very early.
Yes. So like Viking specifically, Viking River Cruises, that's probably the most popular cruise line that does these Christmas markets. They're showing that they are already 67% sold out for next year, for 2026. So again, holiday travel, you need to plan ahead at minimum a year. And even then, you're kind of late.
Wow. So they can call Travel with Brigitte right away to try to get next year, or you probably will have an easier time with the year after.
Yes, for 2027. Like I said, I'm even looking at this sailing right now, but I'm looking for 2027, like right now in December of 2025. That's what I'm planning. Yeah. And again, this is totally different in the sense that you're in, the Northern Hemisphere, you're in Europe. So this is cold, classic winter, snow, Christmas. So polar opposite from what we're experiencing on the Queen Elizabeth in the Caribbean. But again, that is your classic Christmas wrapped up in a bow.
Right. So if you like it like this, nice and cold, I wonder, it's Northern Hemisphere. I don't think it's far enough north, but it would be cool if you could see the Northern Lights that time of year. But
I think, typically you wouldn't in like those general areas. They kind of go throughout like Germany and like Switzerland and Austria, Belgium, that general area. But things happen. Just recently, actually, we could see them here in Austin. There was some kind of electrical storm going on, and for about 2 or 3 nights, you can see them a little bit. So you never know, actually.
Well, I'm so close to Austin, and I keep trying to see them. I've gone to Alaska 3 times to see them, a couple of times on cruises, and then, one time just to drive up there, literally to drive north and park and just look at the sky and hope they come, Wow. Okay, we've got our third destination coming up in just a minute. But first, I want to let you know that Travel with Brigitte owner Dan Kaler has stepped in. So, Dan, in your experience, you've done this. What is different about cruising at this time as opposed to other times of year?
Hey, Julie. Thanks for reaching out. That is a really fun question, actually. So one of the reasons that I like to cruise and travel around the holidays is seeing all of the decorations and special accommodations they put into place. So I did a couple years ago, I did a Christmas cruise on the Regal Princess, and just the amount of decor that they put out in just a single turnover, coming into port, releasing staff, and then putting up the Christmas trees and the decorations and having your next sailing fully decorated has been a really exciting sight to see. It's a lot of fun, truly, especially for the whole family. So I appreciate the question. Appreciate all of the viewers out there. And from Travel with Brigitte, happy holidays.
Cool. Carla, what's the final destination we're going to talk about today?
So the final cruise sailing, it's still going to be around the Caribbean and around the Bahamas, but we're going to talk about ABC Christmas with Windstar Cruises. So Windstar Cruises is a much I don't want to say that they're a smaller cruise line. They are smaller, but they deal with smaller ships. So this is a much more intimate sailing. This is going to be an experience very, very different from your mega ships, even from your river cruise.
That sounds nice.
It is really nice. So the way that the ships that they have all suite yachts or sailing ships. That's another one I've really been wanting to get on an actual sailboat with cabins. They're beautiful. It's really interesting.
Wow.
Super different. Yeah, right. So they go a little more south in the Caribbean. So they're going to hit spots like Aruba, Curacao, Barbados. So it's a different experience for sure, entirely from Queen Elizabeth. Right now, their popular sailing that's actually during the week of Christmas, it leaves on the 20th and it's for 8 nights. So not too long for those that, they want like a whole week, but maybe can't stretch out to 12 nights. But like I said, this is going to be a lot more intimate. Their ships, I think even their biggest ship doesn't hold more than 340 passengers. So you are definitely going to feel like family. And that's
you have to book this one far in advance as well. I mean, you probably can't go at the last minute for sure.
Oh, definitely. If anything, like, yeah, let's just get that out there. Like, you can call us, you can call your travel agent and see what kind of last minute deals there are, but it's rare and they're far and few between. And they're you most likely not deals. There might be last minute openings. There might be, they might not be completely sold out, but discounted deals, yeah, we're not going to get those for Christmas, especially on the week of Christmas.
Exactly. Hey, remember, we've got that one-page PDF on this for you to download for free, and you'll find that in the show notes. Any last thoughts, Carla, about cruising during the holidays?
I would just say that I personally think it's a magical time to cruise. It's a magical time to travel, experience the way different cultures experience Christmas. It's a lot of fun. But again, if the crowds and the busyness and all the noise isn't for you, I would not suggest traveling around the holidays.
I think I would love that. That would be like, I love Christmas, and that would be like a dream. And I think I would go for your elegant one on Cunard, or maybe even, again, I like the idea of a much smaller ship. My honeymoon had 300 on it. It was awesome.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I mean, lots of attention, and you just feel like more of the crowd instead of lost in the crowd, even when the service is really good. So I really like that. Well, till next week, we're Carla and Julie, and we are going to be talking about traveling at New Year's next week. Okay, so we'll talk to you then. And until then, we're encouraging you to seize the day. And happy holidays.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us today on the Seize the Day Cruise Show, powered by Travel with Brigitte. If you enjoyed today's episode, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to add your own 2 cents below. By the way, you can book a cruise 24/7 at bookings@travelwithbrigitte.com. Let us show you how we can get you a better value than you'd get on your own. And join us again next week on the Seize the Day Cruise Show.